don't know if these guys are stuck or if they're just assessing the situation, but this might be over before it gets started. I don't think we're gonna be stupid and try to attempt this. Todd lost his shoes.
Ridiculous.
I'm sorry, man. I wasn't expecting it to look like this. I almost lost it in the washout because it took me right into it. Just went up like this, and I said, ooh.
They say when in doubt, throttle out.
Exactly, man. Well, today is a trail day, and it's been quite some time since I've even seen dirt, so I'm pretty excited about today. We're going to meet my buddy Todd from Trail 89 Adventures, and we're going to tackle a trail called Log Corral today. It goes out to Bartlett Lake, and then we're going to spend a little bit of time out at the lake, maybe eat some lunch there, and head back out, which is essentially a power line road. Some people call it Bartlett Power Line. On Onyx Off-Road, it's called Verde Sunflower. And it's a pretty scenic trail from what I've seen in pictures and videos. So it should be a fun day. I'm super excited. And it is October, so yes, I do have my trusty sidekick, Skeletor 2.0, riding along with me. Say what's up, Skeletor. He's a little quiet today. He hasn't had all of his coffee yet. But let's go meet up with Todd, and let's get this day underway. Excited, yes sir. What's up, buddy? You know, SSDD.
What's going on?
How's it going, man?
Yeah.
Man, I almost got rear-ended trying to take that turn over there.
Dude, I was in the left lane coming down, and I was like, oh, there's no left turn lane.
Yeah.
I got over to the right. I'm like, there's no right turn lane.
There isn't.
I like hauled it into the right.
Yeah.
And then I just came back across.
I basically got into like all the way over to the shoulder and slowed down the best I could, put my hazards on, and then just turned in. But people were like right up my ass, dude. Yeah. It's a beautiful day, man.
It's awesome. It's not going to be like 180 degrees either.
I know. Well, we're here at the staging area. Both Todd and I are airing down with our morph plates, and we're going to get this little adventure underway. There are a couple of spots that I want to say could be a little bit tricky if there's water running. There's at least 2 rock gardens that I'm aware of, plus a waterfall that you cannot bypass that we need to go up. And if water's running down that, it's going to be pretty slick, so it could take some patience getting up and over it. But from what I've seen, it's not that hard. It's just more difficult when it's wet. So we'll see what happens when we get out there. But either way, I'm looking forward to it all. Now, none of you know this yet, but before we take off, I want to let you know that I did, in fact, I lifted my Bronco more than it was. I put on a new set of coilovers. They're the iBlock Pro Truck 2.0s. It was out of want and necessity. Obviously, I wanted to do it. What made me need to do it was both of my OEM Bilsteins were leaking. One of them was leaking really bad, so it was time anyways. And now I got about 3 extra inches of lift over where it sat before, so that makes me happy. Put on some new upper control arms from Zone. There are the iBox. And so far, I really love the way they ride, but this is the first real-world dirt test since I have them installed. So, really looking forward to seeing what these things will do today. If it's a lot different, if not, if it's about the same. Either way, I have more clearance, so that's always a good thing. Okay, we're off. I am in the lead for now, and Todd's riding up behind me, so very excited to test out this new suspension today.
A few moments later.
This might be over before it gets started. Yeah, it looks like he's stuck. But Todd lost his shoes. Yeah, this isn't looking good from the start. Oh God. Yeah, this does not look good. I don't think we're gonna attempt this. This mud is so soft. You just bury yourself up to your frame. These guys out back here are trying to winch out a guy in his dirt bike who got stuck in the mud back there. I don't think we're gonna be stupid and try to attempt this. Todd does have a winch, but you know, why get stuck when you don't have to? This just unfortunately doesn't look too promising. See, we would go that way or that way. But look how deep this is.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I'm sorry, man.
You guys gonna make me YouTube famous as the retard that got stuck.
No, you know.
Just in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. And it's just showing us that we shouldn't try it.
Plan B, was it Sycamore?
No, we're gonna head up. We want to go out to Bartlett Lake, so we're gonna head up to the Power Line Road instead. Yeah. We were gonna go out that way, but we can't get through this shit.
You got the snap? Yeah, I do, bro. Right here.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. We don't need, you just need to get it right there. Here, grab the snap.
I got another strap if you need it.
I just want to jump in.
Now this kind gentleman here is Daniel with Phoenix East Valley Off-Road Club on Facebook. The nice gentleman standing next to him is Arnold. He was in his own rig wheeling alongside Daniel. Over before it began, Todd?
Yeah.
This is not looking good, man. I don't
Yeah,
like
we're gonna
mud.
turn around too.
Yeah.
We planned on doing the whole log corral.
Yeah. That's why we're here.
Oh, log.
You have to buy some new shoes after this, Todd. I don't know if those are salvageable or not.
Well, this is an old pair, so.
Shit. Poor guy. So yeah, there's no way we're getting through that. Now I knew that we had gotten a bunch of rain last week, but I wasn't expecting it to look like this. And neither were they. Looks like they're not going to be able to do it either. Well, plan B. So what they told me was the guy with the dirt bike went through this way here, blasted through it, and then got to that part over there and went down. He says it's just absolute soup. Really thick, sticky mud. I've never done this trail before, but the guy over there has, and he said that this area is usually just rocky. He says he's never seen it like this. Well, it's unfortunate, but sometimes this is what happens.
One of those things where it's
There's where Todd lost his shoes. It does look like you can walk on it, but as soon as you set foot on it, you sink right down in. How fun is that? All right, so we got Coy back to his 4Runner. He's gonna go back down with it and grab his dirt bike. We're gonna run Quartz Ridge right up that way, and we're gonna salvage something from this day anyways. Well, let's get her done. You know, it just really is unfortunate though. Each time I've come out here to try to run this log corral, something has happened. The last time I was gonna come out, there was a fire and they closed it down. And now this time, with the swamp that's there, it's impassable. So hopefully maybe next time I come out here to run it, I'll be able to actually do it. guys also that pulled out that dirt bike, we've actually joined them. They're going to be running this with us. What the hell was that? Something just fell. I don't know what the hell it was, but so we're following them up here up to top of Quartz Ridge, and then we'll head on back. We decided not to go do the power line road because we would have to just head too far north and then go all the way down power line road down to Bartlett Lake and then all the way back out, and that would turn out to be quite the long day. So we just decided to do Quartz Ridge and salvage part of the day. Got one guy in a 4Runner, one guy in his Xterra. The guy in the Xterra was the one that pulled out the dirt bike with his winch. Now, Quartz Ridge itself is very short out and back. It's only about 4 miles each way, but you do get very stunning views, numerous quartz outcroppings, and even a double-crested saguaro right next to one of the large outcroppings. Now, even though Log Corral was a complete bust, Todd and I were pretty happy to be able to wheel with Daniel and Arnold up Quartz Ridge and at least salvage something from this day. It's no surprise though, we were all completely bummed that we couldn't tackle Log Corral. Pretty steep climb we got going on, not too bad though. It's just extremely rocky as hell. But we're going up and up and up. Had to turn on my rear locker one time so far, and that's it. Normally I would have some dash cam footage, some dash mount footage I should say, but my mount broke, so until I get a new one, all I have is being able to hold my camera by hand. Now we're heading down. That hill there coming down was pretty sketchy. It's washed out, it's slick, it's loose, and to be quite honest with you, I almost lost it in the washout because it took me right into it. Thankfully I was able to get myself back out of it. I probably went a little bit faster than I should, but I just wanted to try to get out of it and get through it. Now Quartz Ridge gets its name. There's some outcroppings of quartz up that way. The other guys are actually there now, so it's not that far away, you can see. And then there's another one right there. Yeah, it was pretty slick coming down that hill. Todd definitely didn't enjoy it either. For some reason, Todd's having trouble hearing me on the radio. I switched channels. It didn't do anything. He says it's very faint. I don't know if I'm getting interference from my antenna being so close to my A-pillar or not. I just don't know. Maybe I should try to move it forward, more forward on the hood. I don't know yet. Either way, it's not working very well. Well, that one hill coming down was a little sketch.
Yeah, it might be interesting going back.
Yeah,
out.
it's slick, man.
It might get interesting going back. I dropped it into first coming down that hill.
Yeah, I did too. That washout took my driver's side tire and took me right into it, man.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I'm like, oh, shit.
That's funny because when I was going by it, I was thinking, man, it would suck for that to grab my tire.
Yeah, it did me. I just kind of throttled out of it.
Good.
Hoped for the best.
Yeah.
Made it just fine, but yeah.
What do they say? When in doubt, throttle out.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, I've got the little page on our group on Facebook. We try to get together every weekend.
Right on.
There's a few of us that are more regular than others.
Yeah. Me, when I go out, I'm usually solo. pretty
Yeah.
much everywhere I go, or I
You make
ride.
videos though and post them on the YouTube.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
have to check out your channel.
You know, they say don't ever go out solo, but if I stuck to that rule, I'd never get out, man.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
So I try to get Todd out with me whenever I can.
And that's really why I started the group on the Facebook, is just to have somebody to wheel with on
Yeah.
the weekends in case it gets stupid. You know?
Yeah, man. So this is one of the outcroppings of quartz on Quartz Ridge. And you can see there's plenty of it. And you can kind of see them scattered throughout. There's a few down there, a few over there, a few up there. So you can see why it gets its name. And absolutely everywhere though. A whole giant chunk of it. Now this is kind of an off spur that we took. We're gonna head back and jump back on the main trail and go to the end and then turn back around. That's that hill right there with that washout. Could be pretty interesting getting back up it, but I'm sure we'll be just fine. Make sure I don't put myself in the washout again like I did the last time. All right, we're back in the vehicles. Checked out this quartz cropping up here. We're just gonna head back. We're kind of not feeling it today because of not being able to run log corral. This was just a quick out and back little run just to see what the heck was out here. But we're gonna head back up that sketchy hill. At least we get that to look forward to. You know, this little adventure, and it's fine and dandy and all. It almost isn't even worth making a video about, but I'm going to anyway. It's better than nothing, I guess, right? I haven't even flown the drone at all today, and you know, for some reason I just don't even really feel like it. I do have a lot on my mind, and you know, I got some things going on in my life that are kind of difficult right now, and maybe I'll get to those with you guys at some other point. Right now I just kind of don't really feel like talking about it much, but some personal things. But I'm gonna continue to plug away. You know, that's all I can really do, and just be thankful for what I do have instead of thinking about what I used to have or don't have. Let's just put it that way. Let's make our way up this sketchy hill. I'm going to transfer to just the bumper cam going up this because I want two hands for the wheel. So this point right here is just the start of the incline. This obviously isn't the part that was sketchy in the least. As I make my way up, I'll point out the washout that my right tire fell into. I could have easily avoided it, but you know, I really wasn't paying the best attention. And as always, folks, the camera really flattens these things out, but believe me, it was pretty steep and very loose. Now if you look ahead and see where Todd's at right now, that little crack washout below him was where my right tire fell into. Obviously I took a much different line coming down than I'm about to take going up. Just to be clear, the washout I ran through is the one on the right, not the deep one on the left. And it surely felt a lot deeper than it looks. Now with hills like this, going back up always seems way easier than going down. Obviously that must be because when you're going down, you have gravity pulling you down and you have your forward momentum as well. I can honestly say, on a lot of different obstacles and hills, especially steep ones, I much prefer going up than I do going down. Well, going up it wasn't nearly as sketchy as it was going down. What's left is really just super rocky terrain, and we had no issues with that coming down, so I don't foresee any issues going up either. Just take it slow, let your tires do the work. As always, good tire placement is always a must-do with trails like this, but it isn't too bad. Well, it looks like Todd was in the mood for some pictures. I'm gonna get out and hang out with him for a minute.
Dude, that view is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, dude.
I'm just gonna roll this in first gear for
Well, you can plainly see the views don't disappoint out here. Quartz Ridge may be a short out and back, but it is absolutely worth a visit. So right now, I got it in 4 low in first gear, and I'm not even touching the brakes. I'm just kind of rolling down the mountain, letting the engine do its work. But this view is awesome. It's too bad this trail is so short, because it could have some more excellent views further out. I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier on in the video either, but I'm really loving the way these iBox are performing. They feel almost softer but more firm at the same time, if that makes any sense. Definitely feels like a more cushy ride over these rocks versus the stock Bilsteins that came with the Bronco. So far I do enjoy them, and I would recommend that if any of you out there are thinking of getting the iBox 2.0 Pro truck coilovers installed on your Bronco, go ahead and do it. They definitely ride better on the road as well, for sure. Those Bilsteins, they used to had a fairly decent amount of body roll and nosedive when you hit the brakes. These iBox do not. Very, very solid. Well, even though today was very much a bust for Todd and I, we did get something out of it. A little bit of dirt time. And a bust video is better than no video at all, I'm assuming, right? So I'll do my best to put this thing together, but I mean, obviously probably not the most exciting video I've ever made. Not much happened today. It's also the first video I've made since my quote-unquote change in life, and I think I can safely say that I'm definitely not my usual self yet. It's gonna take me some time to get back to where I was upstairs mentally. So I do apologize for my low energy, but this is all I got right now. It's all I got. Now we'll stop quite a few times along the trail, hang out, talk, and take some pictures. A lot of the times, this is one of the reasons why we take so long when we're out on the trail. As we're making our way out, down there you can see the highway, which is 87. It's safe to say that even though today didn't work out the way we planned, this is better than sitting on our couches at home, is it not? Any kind of dirt therapy is therapy.
Dirt therapy, baby.
Yes, sir. I was telling the viewers that even though today was pretty much a bust for us, at least it's better than sitting at home on our couch.
I think, well, we didn't get to do the trail we wanted to do, but I don't know, that was a little exciting up there, man.
It wasn't bad. I just wish it was longer. I wish it was more that we could explore of it, but
Yeah.
you know, it just kind of is what it is. Sometimes this happens. You know, you plan to go run a trail or do some sort of excursion, and then something prevents you from actually doing it, which is what happened today, unfortunately.
One of these days, AJ, we'll get to run Lock Corral.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when, because we've been trying to run it for a while.
Yep.
We're like, hey, let's save Log Corral. We'll run it together. We'll run it together.
The last time I asked Todd to run Log Corral before this time was when they had that fire out there and it closed down the entire trail. So we had to put it off. Finally, after many weeks of texting back and forth, trying to get together, as always it seems with Todd and I, we can never really align our schedules together. Something always comes up. But anyways, we finally made it out, and then we had Mr. Swamp in the way.
Mr. Swamp.
So, you know, maybe the third time's the charm, Todd. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it eventually.
This really isn't that bad though.
The views on here were...
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful out here on Quartz Ridge. A couple sketchy spots, a couple really narrow spots where if you go off the trail at all, you're gonna go down the hill. A couple washouts you gotta be very aware of that sneak up on you, but other than that,
I think you wanted to test your new suspension out, see how hard it would be to go freewheel.
yeah, and I did that earlier. I did do some freewheeling. I was coming down I probably told you earlier.
AJ liked the freewheel.
I was coming down that hill and my right tire went into that washout and my Bronco just went up like this. And I said, oop! Mashed on the throttle, got out of it. But yeah, it was definitely a little pucker factor there. But it wasn't the most scary three-wheel I've ever done. That's for damn sure. The scariest one I ever had was out on the Wickenburg Mountains Trail. I thought I was gonna go over. And then all of a sudden my Bronco just stopped and started teetering. That scared the ever-loving daylights out of me on that trail. But ended up okay, as usual.
I don't know, your three-wheeling escapades got me out of my seat. I was like, wait a minute, I gotta go through that next.
Yeah, well, you forget I three-wheel because I have IFS.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's what happens with IFS. Yes, it's more comfortable off-road, but I don't have the articulation that Mr. Solid Axle does here.
That's my name, Solid Axle.
And that's a known thing. You know what I mean? It's give and take. They're different rigs.
AJ texted me, hey, how's it going, Solid Axle?
You know, maybe one day I'll have the money to do a solid axle swap with that thing.
You'll get like, I think you should go tons.
You have to win the lottery for that.
Tons and 42s.
But then I don't know if I'd like it anymore as much as I like it now. I might as well just buy a Jeep. Have both. Maybe. I think I ended up driving the Bronco more, but you know.
Get a Gladiator.
Nah, too long.
Bob too.
Too long. Yeah. I love Jeeps. I love 4Runners. I like all of them. I even like those new Ineos Grenadiers that they have rolling around now.
Yeah, those are pretty sharp.
I think those are yeah, pretty nice looking. I don't know how they are off road, but I like the way they look. Oh, the bus trail. So I'm gonna call this day today the bust. But it is pretty. Well, we're at the end, and I gotta say, we've done 8.4 miles. Probably the shortest run I have ever done, but a run's a run. We could do a real clickbaity thumbnail with this shot. Not what we had planned.
Yeah.
I don't do that. You guys know that. Well, we came, we saw, we did not conquer. We tried. We had a plan, but it just didn't work out. But
Hey, but we had fun.
yeah, we always have fun.
And you were on 3 wheels.
I try to always be on 3 wheels.
Which is fun for me.
There's a group of side-by-sides going by right now that I guarantee you are going to be back here soon, because they're not going to be able to make it through that swamp that is La Corral right now.
Hey, if they can get through that, more power to them.
Yeah,
That would be a fun thing to watch.
I'd like to see him try, though, honestly. Like I said, guys, we tried. Appreciate you watching the video. Don't forget to check out Todd's channel, Trail 89 Adventures. He has a bunch of new videos coming up, and a couple that he just posted, so go check those out. And we will definitely see you in the next one. Don't forget, never stop exploring.
Bucking life off-road, baby.
See you on the next one, guys.